Hey everybody, it's Bear. Look here, I want to take just a minute and talk to you about my Hike 365 challenge and do a little January recap. And unfortunately, I had a really nice video edited, it just won't upload, so it doesn't matter. I got coffee while we're talking. I got 3 hikes in January. Nothing real long, but a nice little start to the challenge. Now the first park I went to was Cherry Park in Rock Hill, South Carolina. I got 1.5 miles in. Here's a clip or two. Hey y'all, it's Bear. It's time to go kick off this Hike 365 challenge. I'm on my way to a nearby town, Rock Hill, South Carolina, and we're going to Cherry Park. And they've got a perimeter trail that's 1.5 miles. Now, Cherry Park has a lot to offer its local residents. It doesn't cost anything to get in. It's all paid for with the taxpayers' money. They've got softball fields, really well known for their softball fields, playground, restroom facilities, picnic facilities. They've got some multi-use fields for playing soccer and for playing football. Really nice park. I got 1.5 miles in on that hike. My next hike was at River Walk in Rock Hill, South Carolina. And I got 2.25 miles in. And River Walk has got trails that meander all through the woods. There's a little picnic pavilion. There's a little learning area, some different picnic tables that are scattered about. There's some canoe slash kayak launches or takeouts there. It also has a trail that connects it with River Park. And we'll do that later on in the year. So here's a clip or two of that.
Workout awesome.
Oh, my battery's dying. We're gonna have to go to the phone for the rest of this one. Y'all see the deer trail? I've walked up on them back here before, especially early in the morning like this. Three of them out there. Isn't that pretty? We're here. The deer we just saw back along here. All right, y'all. That's the river down there. And it looks like I can see trail, so we're going down. Just come down off the hill there. Now we're gonna go up along the river for a little bit. Yep, down there. That's where we went. Went down to the river and back. Up here at the overflow parking in Rock Hill, South Carolina at River Park. And we wiggled through the woods all kinds of different ways. And we managed to get 2.25 miles in today. So I did a quarter more than what I was shooting for. I like it. Did you see that neat little nugget we saw down in River Park, or River Walk? Not River Park, we'll do that later. In River Walk, yeah, I come across some of that sometimes. Pretty cool down there. Now, my last hike in January was in Fort Mill, South Carolina, at the Walter Y. Elisha Park. The Walter Y. Elisha Park only has a 0.6 mile loop trail around it, but it has connector trails. And I went down one of those connector trails and explored around, found out it went over to another park in Fort Mill, and I was able to get 3¼ miles in at the Walter Y. Elisha Park. They've got a playground there, a big field. They do a strawberry festival there. It's awesome. There's some porta-johns to use the restroom, some picnic tables, water fountains. Nice facility there in Fort Mill, South Carolina. Hey y'all, it's Bear. This isn't where I originally intended to end up this morning, but here we are. The trailhead I was going to didn't exist. This has got a little over a ½ mile loop, and then it's got a sidewalk that goes down along the road. So I'm going to try to shoot for 3 miles this morning. We'll see what happens. Oh yeah, it's 27 degrees this morning, January 31st. 2019, with a wind chill that puts us at 23 degrees, feels like. So there we go. I got pants on this morning. Across from the parking lot here is this trail that leads into the park. I don't know where it goes. We're gonna start off going down it and find out. It looks like we've got a workout trail of some sort here in the works on the sidewalk. All right, so we're getting back over to the park from this little side trail. I've covered almost 2 miles along this little side path. The little loop around the park's only 0.6 miles. A little urban hiking. I think I'm just gonna cut a couple laps around the outer path here, and that'll get me to my goal. And maybe we'll come back another day and hike down the sidewalk that leaves from the other side of this trail. So that's what I got done in January. I got 3 hikes in, I got 7 miles down. So I basically got a week of my challenge in for the whole month. That's not so good. A little tougher start than I was anticipating. I got sick one week and couldn't hike. Man, anyhow, we're gonna keep on going with this guy, and I don't know where I'm gonna get to. I hope I get to 365 miles. I'm a little worried right now, but I'm gonna do it through the year and see just how far we get, and hopefully we get to 365 and then some. And you can look for future monthly updates. So hashtag hike 365 challenge, search it on YouTube. Thank you Happy Trails Hiking for hosting this idea. This has been a lot of fun. I've been amazed at what I found as I start searching online for different trails to go hike. We'll see you for February, and we'll see you on the trail.